There was once a man who had two sons. They lived together as a family, and the father was known to be kind, hardworking, and generous. One day, the younger son came to his father with a bold request. He said, "Father, give me my share of the inheritance now." In those days, an inheritance was usually given after a father had passed away, so asking for it early was like saying he wanted his life on his own terms. Still, the father did not argue. He divided his property and gave the younger son his share. Not long after that, the younger son packed his bags and left home for a faraway land. At first, life felt exciting. He had money, freedom, and new friends. He spent freely, chasing pleasure and living without limits. But before long, the money ran out. At the same time, a severe famine swept through the land. Jobs disappeared, food became scarce, and the young man was left with nothing. Desperate to survive, he took the only job he could find, feeding pigs. For him, this was deeply humiliating. He was so hungry that he even wished he could eat the food meant for the pigs. That was when reality finally sank in. He said to himself, "Even my father's hired workers have more than enough food, and here I am starving." With a heavy heart, he decided to go back home. He didn't plan to return as a proud son, but as someone asking for mercy. He rehearsed his words, saying, "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son." While the son was still a long way off, his father saw him. Filled with compassion, the father ran toward him, wrapped him in his arms, and kissed him. Before the son could finish his apology, the father called to his servants, "Bring the best robe and put it on him. Place a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Prepare a feast and celebrate. My son was lost, and now he is found." The celebration was joyful, but not everyone was happy. The older son, who had stayed home and worked faithfully, heard the music and became angry. He felt ignored and unappreciated. When he refused to join the celebration, the father came out to speak with him. The father said gently, "My son, you have always been with me, and everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate. Your brother was lost and has now been found." This story reminds us that our choices have consequences, but they do not have to be the end of our story. It shows a love that welcomes us back, no matter how far we have gone. It invites us to return when we are wrong and to rejoice when others are restored. In the end, it is a story about grace, forgiveness, and a loving Father who is always ready to welcome us home.